terms of the move to Brooklyn, have you noticed a difference in the players and being able to say that they have a home in Brooklyn, or do they still kind of have this conflict between whether or not they keep their lives in New Jersey that was established when the Nets were there, and now being in Brooklyn?
Well, I think we're still in a transition period. We just made the move. It was a mid-season move. I think the only Net that truly moved over was Thaddeus Young, who has a family and really decided he was going to make a home here. I think it remains to be seen. I obviously, just from a convenience standpoint, you'd love to be here. Getting from Brooklyn to New Jersey, even just across the river, can be a little difficult in terms of how you get there. But clearly, there wasn't a whole lot going on in Jersey, and it was, honestly, I was there for those years. It was the difficult transition because everyone knew they were coming over here, but yet they were still trying to sell tickets to New Jersey. It was just tough. So this I just think, in terms of the entirety of the enterprise, rounds out the story. And I think what you'll see is that the vast majority of the players will probably be in the Brooklyn confines directly, or maybe southern Manhattan. But clearly it'll be much more New York based, right. Undoubtedly, just from a convenience standpoint.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that they will be, by them being in Brooklyn or in surrounding areas, that there will be more of a connection between the fans and the team, because it kind of feels like before they were kind of out there and not really part of Brooklyn. So hopefully that'll foster a nice relationship and drive fans to the stadium.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, the New York Knicks have been New York team for many decades, and if you're a tried and true New Yorker fan of basketball, that's who you followed. And I don't think those loyalties are broken easily. However, how cool is having the Barclays Center with this great new shiny toy sitting right in the middle of it? I think I'd say, hey, I know you root for the Knicks. There's no reason why you can't root for the Nets too when they're not playing each other.
Sure.
And I think that is something that'll be organic and happen over time as the team remains here and continues to do well.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Brooklyn pride. So I mean, I'm a recent transplant from New Jersey, and I love it. So I'm excited that the Brooklyn Nets are here, and looking forward just to see how they continue to grow and become more one with the community.
It's happening. It's definitely happening.
And that food at the Barclays, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I am a little bit of a foodie, and that's one of the things I enjoy most about going to the Nets game is going to the Barclays. It's really nice, pristine. The people are friendly, but that food choice is something other than just your standard hot dogs and hamburgers, which are great, but I love variety. And that macaroni and cheese is great.
I'm not a mac and cheese guy. I'm gonna go on the record. But listen, I agree with you 1,000%. It's a wonderful place to go. That schedule I laid out to you was unembellished. It is what it is. But by the time I get to Barclays at the end of the day, it's not. You're at a basketball game. So I'm working. But,
Yeah.
But it's certainly not stressful, and it's really a wonderful. It's a diamond. I think as more people sort of get over there and discover it, it'll become even more popular.